You've heard it 1,000 times in natural hair forums, on Instagram, from your friends, even from your boyfriend or girlfriend. Deep conditioning? And the way you hear about it and all the wonders it could do for your hair, it's like everyone was let in on this big secret, so you walk around pretending you know what it really means, even though you don't. Or maybe you are more open and admitting to yourself, even other people, that you're not 100% sure what it is, but it's still like some dirty little secret you're ashamed of for not magically knowing when you made your grand return to your natural state. Either way, I'm here to tell you that learning more about caring for your curls at any point in your journey is never anything to be ashamed of. So here's to airing out all the dirty little deep conditioning secrets, because in this video, you'll learn exactly what it is, its benefits, who can do it, how to do it, when to do it, why it's so important. Basically, everything you could want to know on the background of this topic so your curls can start popping with the rest of them. So let's get right to it.
College girls, college girls.
Really quick before we get started, I want to shout out the voice and sound producer behind College Curls' new channel jingle at Destiny Stone Music. If you're a content creator and you want a quick, easy way to add that professional feel to your work, I highly recommend contacting Destiny through DM via her Instagram at Destiny Stone Music for your own jingle. Now, getting started on our quest to conquer the unknown beast that is deep conditioning, first we have to know what exactly it is. As eerie as it might sound, all deep conditioning boils down to is being the practice of applying a conditioning treatment to your hair for a specified time period to restore its natural properties to their optimal state. Not as hard as it sounded, right? But still confused? Okay, well, let's break this down. So this conditioning treatment that you're applying to your hair is your deep conditioner, and it's typically just a cream-like substance that will have different ingredients in it to help moisturize and otherwise restore your curls. Now, you can get your hands on your own deep conditioner in one of two ways, either from the store or by making your own. Yep, this is another one of those great natural hair processes you can completely DIY by following deep conditioning treatment recipes you find or freestyling with your own mix of different natural restorative ingredients like lemon, cinnamon, honey, egg, avocado, and different oils. So regardless of whether you love to DIY or are real quick to make that trip to the store, before you go throwing your money around, you need to figure out what your hair needs at the moment, because there are two main types of deep conditioning masks you can choose to use, either a protein-based one or a moisture-based one. If you feel that your curls mainly need to be strengthened so that they stretch more and aren't easily broken, then you want to opt for a protein conditioner. And if you feel moisture always is and will forever be your curls' deepest desire because they're constantly dry or lack shine and definition, then you're definitely looking for a moisturizing one. But one of the great things about this process is that because it can be done so often, ideally once a week, some people even claim they do it every 3 to 4 days, you could really alternate between giving your hair a moisture or protein boost every other week or every few days, which would be amazing since these are two of the most important elements our curls need and the two they usually don't get enough of. Now, of course, we all have lives, so while deep conditioning once a week would be a dream come true for most of us, including myself, for many of us, it is just that, a dream, maybe even a crazy sounding one. And that's totally fine because the vast majority of naturals out there take out the time to do this really only every other week or even just once a month. And that's okay because it all depends on what works best for you and your hair schedule. Personally though, I would recommend setting aside some time at least once a month because deep conditioning is intended to restore your hair's natural properties back to their optimal state, so you don't really want to go longer than a month without revamping them in the best possible way. What are these natural properties that deep conditioning helps to restore? Some of the 6 best benefits you could ask for, to be honest. Besides boosting your moisture levels and strengthening your hair, it also keeps your scalp moisturized, adds softness, restores natural shine, and improves overall hair manageability. And to answer your next question, yes, you can do this to your hair. Everyone can. It doesn't matter your type, porosity level, or any other factor you think might set you apart. Everyone can deep condition, and deep conditioning is for everyone. You just need to be sure you have conditioners that work well for your curls so you can reap as many of the benefits that you can. Because the truth is, The reason you hear about the wonders of deep conditioning so much is it's literally one of the single most repairing, moisturizing, and overall restorative and preventative processes you can do to and for your curls. Period. It just is. So, that being said, let's talk about how you do this. When it comes to the how for deep conditioning, it's kind of a twofold deal. The when of it and the actual doing of it. For your win, this isn't talking about how often you'll deep condition, but whether you'll be deep conditioning after shampooing or if you'll be doing it on its own without having cleansed your hair first. Either option is fine, and honestly, whichever one you're doing won't change the actual process too much. It just slightly changes the role your deep conditioner is playing. If you're doing it after shampooing, which, important note, you always should after any time you shampoo, then your deep conditioner would be mainly restoring moisture or protein back to your hair, especially if you only shampoo and deep condition once a month, so you'd be restoring a month's worth of loss of these elements, plus any moisture loss from shampooing. On the other hand, if you're choosing to deep condition on your own every few days or so without cleansing your hair first, and you're also taking care to keep your hair moisturized throughout the week with your own routine, then your deep conditioning treatments would be mainly boosting your moisture levels. Now, notice I said it boosted your moisture, not your protein, because if you don't have damaged or high porosity hair, then you don't want to use a protein conditioner so often, as too much of it can make your hair brittle and straw-like. So, once you know what type of experience you want from your deep conditioner mask, this helps you figure out how often you should deep condition and which type to use, so your next step is the easiest step to do it. First, you want to gather the products you're going to need, which is only up to 6 things. Your deep conditioner, of course, and then just some clips or bands, a shower cap or plastic bag, a towel, and if you need them, a spray bottle or comb or other detangling tool if you don't use your fingers. Next, if you aren't starting on freshly shampooed hair, then you want to spritz your hair with water. Then you just apply the product to your hair. For longer hair, be sure to use your detangling tool while applying to thoroughly coat all your strands. When you're done, you should twist longer hair for better absorption, and then allow the conditioner to sit for 20 to 30 minutes. This time period is when the deep part of the process comes into play, because during this time, it's highly recommended that you use some form of indirect heat for deeper penetration and best results. Afterwards, just rinse the conditioner out and style as desired. That simple. Again, I want to reiterate that if you do plan to deep condition once a week or every few days, unless you have damaged or high porosity hair, then you want to use the moisturizing one most of the time so you don't overload your hair with too much protein, making it brittle and easily broken. Because that perfect moisture balance is what we're all after to keep our curls happy, and proper deep conditioning can bring us one step closer to that goal. So that pretty much sums it up for this video about deep conditioning and explaining what it is, its benefits, how and when to do it, and why it's so important to our curls' overall health. One way I personally like to boost my own deep conditioning process, which a video will be coming soon on, is by either adding oil to it or doing a hot oil treatment first and following it with a deep conditioner without rinsing out the hot oil treatment. This gives my hair the ultimate moisture boosting experience. Now, if you want to see how I do my own DIY hot oil treatment, or hot oil treatments are another one of your natural hair dirty little secrets that you're not sure what exactly it is, then be sure to check out both of these videos, which will be linked in the description box below. And now I want to hear from you. How often do you deep condition your hair? Do you feel like it makes a difference in your curls? And are you a buyer or DIYer when it comes to your deep conditioner? Leave your answers, tips, and tricks down in the comment box below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked it. Hit it even if you didn't. Leave a comment down in the comment box below and make sure you subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
College girls, 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 college girls.